Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Play with Nugget. In this series I'll be playing a couple of video games, of which the first I'm going to start with Jagged Alliance 2. For those of you who don't know it, Jagged Alliance is a turn-based strategy game where you have action points on each turn and you can determine what you would like to do on that turn, i.e. shoot the enemy or run away or get into position, etc, etc. But you'll see that as the series develops. So right now I'm just going to start a new game. I'm going to go for the experience difficulty right down the middle there. Not really up for the expert, I'll probably get slaughtered. We'll do tons of guns because that's lots of fun. Realistic seems a bit too boring, so we'll go with sci-fi, and yes, I would like to save any time. Yes. Skip the cutscenes, get straight into it. Right, so here we're on our little laptop, and we got an email from these guys. Basically what this is I have to take this code, and I can get my first mercenary for just $3,000, which is quite cheap, so I'll get to keep them forever. So go on the web, go to the IMP, XEP624 I believe, yep. And there we go. The first step, to be honest with you, I'm just going to breeze through it. I'm going to call him Nugget, because that's my name. Right. Personality, right, this bit I'm pretty much just going to storm through it. I'm not really too interested in this. It does determine what your guys like, but to be honest with you, I think it'd just be boring to sit here, so I'm just going to soldier through. Keep going, keep going, keep... Oh, dear. Don't want to be doing that again. Okay, not long left, not long left. Good. Yes, of course I have. Right, this is the bit that's actually important. Here we get to decide sort of what the stats of our guy's going to be, so I think health is quite important, so we'll put that on the high end. And marksmanship is quite important as well, so we'll do that. Explosive, not too interested in, so I'm going to get rid of it. Mechanical as well. Gives us some bonus points here. Let's crank marksmanship up, it's good to be able to hit the people. Medical I'll keep around the 60 mark, because it is quite handy to have somebody who can heal. You do pick up a healer quite early in this game, but still worth having a secondary healer to speed the process up. Right, the other stats. Strength is important because you have to carry a lot of gear. I'll explain this later. Agility as well, you want to keep on the high end, and dexterity as well to be around there. Leadership, I can live with about 50, and I think 60 wisdom is probably a good idea. So he's not too smart, but he's smart enough to get by. Kind of like me. So, this looks pretty well rounded. I think we'll just crack on with that. Yep. In fact, I might just drop the medical down to 50. So I'll bring these two up just a little bit more. Beautiful. Certain portrait, let's choose what we look like. So we've got the black guy. The guy with blue eyes. Guy that looks like he should be in prison. I'm gonna say he's Asian. Yeah. Wow, look at the shape of his head. Okay. And the guy with the two earrings, he looks like a bit like a badass there. Yeah. And this guy, well, judging by the... yeah, he looks like he should be in the army or something. And we got Mr. Earring again, here we go, he looks pretty sweet. And we're back to the beginning. Yeah, let's just go with it. To be honest with you, it doesn't even matter, it's just aesthetic. We'll just go with this one.
Time for the enemy
Voice.
to say its prayers. We have some inconveniences to dispose of.
That's quite
Time to
literal.
take out the trash.
Bit cheesy for me, that.
Time for the enemy to say its prayers. We have some inconveniences to dispose of.
We'll go with that one. Okay, so we're done. $3,000, good, good, good. So he'll be coming, and the second one you want to go to is AIM, which is basically where all the mercenaries are listed. You'll see here Just click here, they're all here. Basically you get to choose them. Obviously the most expensive ones are up here, you see. 70,000 for 2 weeks, and down here the last one is only 4,500 for 2 weeks. The stats differ. I'm going to jump straight into the guy that I normally pick, which is Lynx, purely because he comes with a rifle, which is great, and he's got a high amount of marksmanship, which I think is brilliant. So we'll pick him up for 1 week.
How long ago? Okay, I'm all yours.
8,300. Can we pick someone else up? Is it worth it?
Yeah. How long are you planning to keep me on?
That's a shame. I quite like blood. Never mind. Nah, it's probably not worth it because we're going to pick up somebody else anyway. So, right, I'm just going to crack on. Going to save. That's fine. We'll save it. And yeah, we'll just enter in here. So what this basically is it's a turn-based game. Only when the enemy is visible. Until you spot an enemy, you can free move as much as you like. And then when the combat begins, you have a set amount of action points that you can use. And yeah,
like we
basically,
coming in. Now we gotta find this
you just have to outsmart the enemy in most cases. God, that helicopter is loud. I'm just going to skip that.
We have a confirmed enemy presence.
Much better. Yeah, so there's enemies here basically. So the idea is you can. Oh, okay.
Standing by.
Apparently spotted us. So anyway, there's basic commands. You can crouch by pushing C button. You can stand by pushing the S button. You see this little man here. You can push the R button for run, which you can see it uses a different amount of points there. After crouch as well, it takes even more. What else can you do here? Space to change characters. But you see here around in this little box is how many action points they've got before you have to give the enemy their turn. So what we'll do is just see if they actually have spotted us.
Time to.
So they have. Look, he's coming in over there. Look at him, cheeky bastard. Right. Well, this is why I picked Lynx, because I think he can probably kill him from here. Look at that. Spot.
Perfect.
Although that means that they now know where we are, so I'm going to move Nugget to a bit of a better location. Just so he knows what he's, you know, he's close combat. Anyway, let's let the enemy have their go. Nothing.
Okay.
Get into some kind of position here. Crouch down. Give it there go. When you have two goes where you can't spot them,
where they are,
it goes into this mode again where you can move as much as you like.
Standing by.
That's to sort of encourage playing the game rather than just sitting there taking turns. So right now you can't see them, but they are moving around.
Strange.
You see that? You just heard something strange.
Time to stroll
and there
through
he
the
is.
valley of death.
So you do have to go around looking for them, but sometimes they do come to you as well. So, right, when you shoot people, you see I've got 9 points, and I can make it a more accurate shot by right-clicking and use the maximum of 13, which will basically guarantee a hit if you're in the right range for the weapon you're using. In this case, seeing as I'm right next to him, I'm just going to use the minimum amount of points and shoot him in the head, see what happens. One shot.
Perfect.
Which is great, yeah. So we will call that a turn. I thought he was going to do that. It looks like they might be all in this little room here, so this guy's come running through, so lucky enough I'm facing the door, and Lynx has an experience level of 4, so he can actually interrupt enemies at the early stage of the game, which is great. So going to lay another shot into this guy's head. Sorry about that.
Perfect. Bugger.
And the third one comes running through as well. That's good fortune for me. Not bad, eh?
That's it for targets, at least for this area.
That's it.
Neutralized.
Standing
Easier than I thought it was going to be.
Gotcha.
They're all finished.
Gotcha.
I've played this game quite a few times in the past, and I don't ever recall having such an easy first level.
Okay. What's that stuff?
So good for me, I guess.
Understood.
Yes, they do drop things here. You can see easier way of seeing it is to push the map button M. Click this item box, and you see the number 4 here. You can click on there, and you can see the items of which you can sort of drag and drop into people's inventory. Don't actually have any weapons that need this ammo, so I'm just going to leave it where it is. Right.
Gotcha.
So I believe there's a woman we have to speak to down here.
Understood.
in this building, and Nugget should have a letter. He does. From
Ready.
Enrico.
Standing by.
And basically the plot of this game is that a man called Enrico
Who are you?
used to be the
What is this?
president of the country, and
A letter from
basically a war
Enrico
was broken out,
Civaldori.
and
He has
a queen
not
has seized
forgotten
power.
us. We had given
So
up
the
hope
idea is
of
that
ever
Enrico has
hearing
hired
from
mercenaries
Enrico
to take back the
again.
country,
Who would
basically.
believe that someone very well?
And
Follow
that's
me.
what our job is here, to take each sector individually through this map. This is basically the country, and the old queenie lives down here, but you have to work your way through the country, gaining the loyalty of the people and all that. So it's a pretty long-winded game, not too bad though. Anyway, let's follow this woman. She's
Standing
going to
by.
take us to the
Gotcha.
rebel base.
Gotcha.
I mean, for a game,
Understood.
it's not got the best graphics, but you know what? I think the gameplay far outweighs the graphics. I mean, it's more than, you know exactly what you're looking at. Like, there's two people. There's a little kid here running like an absolute fucking nutter.
Gotcha.
Anyway, we'll go through.
Standing by.
Done.
And yeah, we're just going to
Gotcha.
follow him all the way through.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Just don't half walk fucking slow though.
Understood.
Gotcha.
I suppose that basically that's
Understood.
what happens when you live in a barren wasteland. You've got so much time on your hands, you just walk like a fucking snail.
Understood.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Jumping over the wall like a boss.
Understood.
Crouch, stand. Crouch, stand. Crouch,
Gotcha.
stand. Prone,
Understood.
crouch,
Gotcha.
stand.
Gotcha.
All sorts of positions.
Gotcha.
You'll see it when I get into a proper combat fight. You have to
Why
utilise
have
all
you
of this.
brought them here?
They have been sent
he's
by
not
Enrico Civaldori.
In respect of your husband, I take your word.
We're going downstairs now. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Do not move.
And these
I
guys
know
are basically the
the
rebel
teamers
force
say
movement
they-
that's going on.
Enrico has enlisted mercenaries.
Enrico.
So, get all this jargon out the way. This guy's the leader. Miguel,
I do
believe.
not. Let me see.
Miguel.
Here,
It be true. On behalf of...
She is evil, a driven bitch.
That will do, I am sure
Okay.
our friends have heard.
We're here to prevent that.
Forgot
I
about that.
have lost the people of getting
She's
their
a bit of a
confidence.
nutter,
We
that
are
woman.
missing soldiers and
She
equipment.
is thankfully
sure
someone we
that's
can
the room
recruit though,
again.
and she's pretty good at medical, so it does help out a lot. She is a
Carlos,
shit
be my
shot though,
close
she can't
advisor.
shoot
He is
anything.
right. He
Every bullet
usually
that
be
lands
right.
from her, I like
Making
do a
safe
mini
route to drive
celebration
to get
dance.
supplies. If you can find him.
Anyway,
It
Blah,
does
blah,
not
blah,
seem
blah,
like I
blah,
can
blah.
spare Ira.
Ira.
Gotcha.
I'm
Good as well,
Ira.
'cause when you talk to people, you have the function to either be friendly, direct with them, threaten. You know, you can give them stuff if they require anything to be given. Recruit as well. So in this
All
case, I'm
right.
going to recruit
I
him.
could be of help with some of
She'll
the
be more
ins
than
and
happy to join us.
I'm afraid my marksmanship is a little weak for...
You don't say. You are shit. Anyway, up and out we go.
Standing
My
by.
ear.
3 people on my team now. Ira with her crack
Got
gun.
my ear. Nothing.
Standing by.
Ready.
9mm
You got
mag
my
might be
ear.
Standing
helpful.
by.
Let's take the 9mm. He's got a
Got it.
9mm, so.
Standing
My
by.
Anyway.
ear.
So now that I've basically taken Omerta, the idea is that they want us to go to Drassen over here and speak to a priest who can help out with supplies and stuff. So the idea is to travel. So basically what you do is you click here, you click your squad to highlight everybody, and you can plot your travel route. And the idea is you do that each square I move, the ETA down here, it will increase with each sector basically. So like, see it there increasing. And it also takes the best routes because some terrains are mountainous and take longer to traverse and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to head over
Understood.
to Drassen, but I'm probably going to call that for the first part of this Let's Play series, because yeah, this next section will basically be taking over Drassen, so you get to see some combat. Might even bump into some on the way. So Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been a pleasure opening up for the first episode of this series. Hope you guys come back and watch another one. And yeah, if you want to leave any comments down below, please do. Cheers.